General Hospital Chad Duell opens up on series exit. Actor Chad Duell is set to leave General Hospital after playing Michael Corinthos on the soap for over a decade. Fans have been wondering what this means for the character, such as just how he will leave the series. However, the actor himself has also recently opened up about leaving the series. Chad Duell has part of General Hospital since 2010. On the soap, Michael Corinthos is the son of A.J. Quartermain and Carly Corinthos, as well as Sonny Corinthos' adoptive son. The character has been part of the soap towards the end of 1997, when the character was born on screen. Michael has been portrayed by a variety of actors over the years, often after being rapidly aged up. Chad Duell first played the character in 2010. However, it has since been announced that Duell would be leaving the soap, with him expected to make his final appearance as Michael in 2025. Notably, it's also been announced that there are no immediate plans to recast the character, suggesting Michael will leave the series with the actor. As noted by Soap Central, Duell recently talked about his exit from the soap. The actor notably appeared on the Daily Drama podcast, which is hosted by General Hospital alumni Steve Burton and Bradford Anderson. The actor talked about the importance of taking drastic steps. Duell admitted that, "A lot of stuff has been going on in my life. With this break, there's a few things behind it. As people know, my dad passed away, and I'm still coming to terms with that. Also, my intention was to spend some time back in Arizona, but that's becoming a little harder to do. Right now, I'm just more about doing things mentally, physically, preparing myself for whatever comes." The actor also suggested it felt like he was due for a change, especially as he'd been playing the character for over a decade. He noted, "I feel like I had a very strong complacency and comfort for such a long time that my identity was wrapped up in that, and who I was with the show and this character that I've done for so long." This also leaves the question as to whether Duell is interested in returning to the role. Duell shared, "We'll see what happens in the future. Right now, I'm just trying to grow in ways that maybe I stifled myself. Sometimes you have to take drastic steps or make yourself feel uncomfortable to take a step, and that's kind of what I have not allowed myself to do." Do you think Chad Duell might return to General Hospital? Make sure you come back to TV Shows Ace for all the latest TV and celebrity news. In a moment that has left longtime General Hospital fans reeling, Chad Duell, who has portrayed Michael Corinthos for over a decade, has officially confirmed his exit from the iconic ABC soap. After years of navigating the turbulent waters of Port Charles, the Emmy-winning actor is stepping away. And for the first time, he's opening up about what led to the decision, what he's taking with him, and what might lie ahead. For viewers, Chad Duell's Michael Corinthos has been a central pillar, an anchor in a storm of mob wars, romantic betrayals, and family heartbreaks. But for Duell himself, the journey has been as winding and emotionally charged as any soap storyline. It wasn't an easy decision. Speaking candidly in an exclusive interview, Duell made it clear this wasn't a spur-of-the-moment move. It wasn't an easy decision at all, he admits, seated in the quiet of a sunlit Los Angeles coffee shop, far removed from the soundstage drama of Port Charles. "This role has been a huge part of my life, not just professionally, but personally. I've grown up on that set. It's been over a decade. That's rare in this industry." Duell first took over the role of Michael Corinthos in 2010, stepping in during a tumultuous time for the character. Michael had just emerged from prison, and Duell brought a grounded vulnerability to the role that struck a chord with fans. Over the years, he transformed the character from a troubled teen into a complex, often conflicted man torn between love, loyalty, and legacy. "I always wanted to bring a sense of realism to Michael," Duell explains. "Even when the plots got wild, which, come on, it's Geech, I wanted him to feel like someone viewers could understand, someone who's trying to make sense of a complicated world." On walking away. As for why he's leaving now, Duell points to a mix of personal growth and creative evolution. "I think sometimes you reach a point where you start to hear this internal voice telling you it's time," he says. "Time to stretch, time to explore different parts of yourself. There were storylines I loved, and others where I felt like I was on repeat. That's no one's fault, it's just the nature of long-form storytelling. But I started to crave something different." There were whispers for months among fans, subtle clues in his social media posts, a few absences from episodes, and a shift in Michael's storyline that seemed to sideline the character just as he was poised for a major confrontation with his father, Sonny Corinthos Maurice Bernard. Duell doesn't deny the shift was intentional. I had conversations with the producers. They were very understanding, very supportive. We talked about what would serve the story best and also give me the space I needed. As for whether there was a final straw, Duell laughs gently. No drama. No backstage feud. Honestly, it's just me trying to follow where life is leading me next. A legacy left behind. For fans, Michael Corinthos has been the beating heart of many of the show's most powerful storylines. Witnessing the death of his adoptive father AJ, navigating a bitter custody battle with Nell, and always caught between the moral weight of his mother Carly's world and the dark pull of his father Sonny's legacy. Duell says one of his proudest moments was portraying Michael's grief over the death of his infant son, Jonah, who, in true soap fashion, turned out to be alive all along. That arc broke me, Duell recalls. There were scenes I shot where I had to go to a place emotionally I didn't know I could access. But that's what I loved about Jeech, the chance to play those real, raw moments. He's also quick to credit his castmates, many of whom have become close friends. Maurice Benard is like a second father to me. Laura Wright. She's one of the most generous actors I've ever worked with. I've learned so much just by watching them. And the crew, those people work so hard. The show wouldn't exist without them. What's next for Chad Duell? With his time in Port Charles now behind him, Duell says he's looking forward to new creative challenges. While he can't reveal specifics just yet, he hints at opportunities in both film and streaming television. There's a project I'm excited about that's very different from anything I've done. It's gritty, kind of noir, and I get to play a character with serious flaws. I'm ready to dive into something that pushes me. He also hasn't ruled out a return to GH down the line. Look, I'll never say never. This show gave me everything. If the stars align and the story is right, I'd absolutely be open to coming back, even just for a stint. Michael isn't gone forever, he's just off the canvas for now. Fan reactions and farewell. As expected, fans have responded with a mix of heartbreak and gratitude. Social media has been flooded with farewell tributes, fan art, and messages praising Duell's authenticity and emotional range. One fan wrote, "Chad made me care about Michael in a way I never thought possible. He brought soul to a character I used to overlook. Thank you for everything." Duell says those messages have been deeply humbling. "I've read a lot of them," he says, smiling. "They mean more than people know. As an actor, you don't always get to see how your work impacts others. This has been a beautiful reminder." He closes the conversation with a message to those who followed his journey since day one. To everyone who supported me, who rooted for Michael even when he made terrible decisions, thank you. You made it worthwhile. I'll carry your love and energy into whatever comes next. As Port Charles moves on, and a new chapter begins both on screen and off, fans can take comfort in knowing that while Chad Duell's time on General Hospital may be paused, the legacy he leaves behind will continue to echo through every whispered Corinthos family secret, every courtroom showdown, and every hard-won redemption. One thing's for sure, whatever door Chad Duell walks through next, it'll be worth watching. Let me know if you want a shortened version, a press release version, or if you'd like it formatted like a blog or magazine feature.